inquiry, the application of it really is as we're getting in touch with our experience, getting into that inner world, and then beginning to recognize what's going on. In inquiry, we get interested in it. We get curious about it. Like, what's making that happen? How come I'm having that reaction, or right, or this love? What is this love that kind of comes up in me? And that process really allows you to get clearer and clearer about what's going on in you. As I said, how you're meeting your life. And you begin to recognize that there's parts or ways in which you respond that come from really you, from your beingness. And there's parts or ways that you respond that are influenced more by your history, by your conditioning, right? And these are shaping the way you live in a way that is maybe no longer true, right? So life might not feel full and rich and fulfilling and all of that because in certain ways we're still living according to the conditioning and the influences of our early development. So the beauty of the process is the more you see that, the more you begin to see and feel and recognize what's going on in your experience in your life, right? That begins a process of clarifying and clearing up and seeing what's making things happen, right? And in time, that allows this wonderful nature, this true nature that we are, to become more and more free, right? Less and less constrained by the ideas and reactions and the way in which some part of us still responds as if we were a little kid in some way. Part of the beauty of inquiry is that every experience that you can have, everything that can arise, from the little kid to the kind of angry, frustrated parts, or the hateful parts, or the hurt parts of us, right? As well as the ecstatic and wonderful and the amazing and kind and loving and, all of it. So inquiry is just open to everything. It has a kind of freedom that invites every possible experience, well, not every possible experience, but every experience that's actually there, right? Allows us to kind of open into it, move into it, and find out what's really true there, what's going on. And that starts a kind of magical process whereby being in touch, recognizing, and beginning to understand what's happening allows some kind of magical transformation to happen. The magic comes from the immediate contact with your experience. It's not an academic or theoretical exercise. Like, you're in it, you're having it, you're feeling the feelings, you're sensing the sensations in your body. It's all live, right? And that exploration of it live as it's happening, that's what brings about the magic. And, for all of us, certainly for me, that takes time to develop, to actually develop the in-touchness, right? To develop the contact with our feelings, the contact with our body, the contact with the very felt sense of our consciousness itself. It takes some time and practice. But definitely with time and practice, it opens up. It's like when you're watching, you're looking at something underwater and you've been following some kind of fish around and you see where it goes and it goes there and it goes there. And then suddenly you kind of realize, oh, that's what it's doing, right? It's going there because, I don't know, it's like food is over there and it eats that and then it goes there. Not because you thought about it or read it in a book, but because you're actually seeing it happening in front of you and you get and you understand what's going on because you're actually immediately seeing it there in it, not from mentally associating things, but from actually the clear understanding of the experience itself.